Put my camera down just a wee tad so everybody can see. Thank you so much for all the donations you guys sent. I really, really appreciate it. It helps so much during this time of ridiculousness. But it's lovely to see you all in this venue anyways, if nothing else. So we could let's begin. And I set it so that people can just pop in when they need to pop in. I don't have to stop the class. So let's get grounded and bring our energy, our awareness back into our feet. You can look down at your feet and watch your toes wiggle. There they are. Sometimes we forget we have feet when we're sitting at a desk all day. Lift your big toes up and little toes push into the floor. And let's lift the energy up now and activate your quads. Pull your abs in, shoulders go back and down, and the top of the head reaches for the heavens. Good, and then lower the big toes down, lift the little toes up as you breathe. Good. Good, lift all the toes up, lift all the arches in your feet up. Lift up the quads, activate your abs. Shoulders are back and down, top of the head lifting. Good, and then gently just let your toes naturally come down to the floor, let them be wide. Sometimes we have toes that like to hide underneath each other. Try to spread them out. Chest expanders to get our pranayama going. Hands to Pramudra. Inhale up to the heavens. Exhale, turn the palms back. Reach down behind your body. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Push your shoulders down. Lift your arms up and lower. Hands come forward and inhale up. All exhaling, hands come back, clasp, squeeze, lower, lift, and lower. Hands come forward, inhale up. Exhale, hands go back, clasping, squeezing, lowering, lifting, and lowering. And keep it moving 5 more times. Just really enjoy this. And if your lungs keep expanding, just keep reaching up. And if you have more air to exhale, keep lifting your arms up off of your back behind you. We inhale when the hands are in front of us, and we exhale when the hands are behind us. Good, just feel your shoulders moving. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing together behind you. 2 more. Up. Reach as far as you can with your fingertips. Feel all the muscles in your arms engage. And 1 more in. And out. And we're going to keep our hands behind our bodies as we clasp the hands together, squeeze the shoulder blades, push your shoulders down, push your hands toward the floor, push your face to the ceiling. Don't collapse your neck, just keep pushing your face up. Let your jaw push up to the ceiling like you have an underbite, and come back down. So we're just moving the lower jaw up and down, up and down. Stretching your throat, stretching your double, triple chins out. Moving the muscles in your jaw, the mandible area. Any stuck words, anytime you bit your tongue and didn't say what you wanted to say, let it move out. Good, and jaw relaxes and arms lift up off of the back. The head naturally comes forward. Beautiful. Feet are together. Look at your feet. Cover your toes with your feet or your knees. Roll your tailbone back. Lay your chest and belly down on your thighs. And lift your arms up over toward the floor behind your head. Just breathe. If you have trouble balancing, just bring your toes open and then the heels open so the feet are like underneath your hips. You decide where you want to be. It's a bigger, broader foundation to stand on. Just feel your lower back release. You can either stay here, or if you want to stretch out your hamstrings a little bit, take your right foot and slide it back 1 foot length. Straighten your left leg. Keep the right leg bent. This is called the elephant. If you want more, lift the ball of your left foot off the floor. Good. And for people who have very flexible hamstrings, your forehead probably will reach down to your shin. Again, if you're feeling wobbly, bring your feet laterally wider apart. Good. Bring the ball of the left foot down to the floor. Bring the weight to the left foot, bending the left knee. Bring both feet together again. And slide your left foot back 1 foot length. Straighten the right leg. Bring the ball of the right foot off the floor if you want more. And breathe. Good. And we'd bring the ball of the right foot down to the floor. Bring the weight onto the right foot. Step both feet together. Bring your heels together and the toes apart. Straighten the legs. Breathe. Bring your hands down to your hips. Slide them all the way down to your ankles or wherever they reach behind you. Bring your left hand inside your left thigh or calf or instep. We're going to do the Rishi's pose. So flatten your back now as you look up, holding on with your left hand to wherever you can reach on your left leg. And lift the right arm up. Look up with your eyes at the ceiling. Breathe. Good. And we're going to slide the left hand all the way up the inside of the left leg. Right arm comes out parallel with the floor, looking down your right arm. Bring your left hand up to meet your right arm. Pull your right arm back and your left arm forward so the fingertips are even. And we're twisting, we're looking down the right side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, the body springs forward. The arms spring forward or straight. Good. Now we're going to turn the other way. Good. Turning to your right, turning to your left, sorry. Bring your right hand down inside your right thigh and slide down. Try to keep your spine nice and flat, pushing against the inside of this leg to help torque your spine. Looking up at your right hand and breathing. Good. Look up at the ceiling. Get a nice twist in your whole spine. And we're going to reach for the ceiling with our left hand as we slide the right hand up the thigh. Here we go. And bring both arms out to the left. Pull the left hand back and the right hand forward so the fingertips are even. Take a breath in. And exhale, body springs forward. Nice work. Hands down. Good. So the feet are open, and we're going to just come up on the toes, and we're going to shift the heels out. Yeah, good. So we're going to shift the weight now over to the right foot. Shoulders are back and down, belly's in. Good work. Bend your left knee and just touch the toes to the floor in front of you. Good. You can stay here Or if you want, just bring your foot like an inch or 5 inches off the floor. Good. And if you want more, lift your leg as high as you can. See how that changes with your lower back, with your abs. What muscles do you need to engage to lift your leg up off the floor? Good, then bend the knee. Good, so the toes, we're going to point the toes and we're going to pretend we have a big long pencil on our toes, and we're going to draw a circle on the floor. Feel your knee opening up. Nice work. Good, and let's draw the circle the other way. Good work. Good, and now we're going to open the knee. Good, and we're going to rest the foot inside the calf, or if you want, you can bring it all the way up to the inside of your thigh, into the Buddha tree. Breathe. What do I need to do to maintain my balance? I want to focus on a spot that doesn't move. I want to engage my quads and my standing leg. I want to engage my abdominal muscles. When you're ready, bring your hands to prayer mudra. Beautiful. And if you want more, lift arms up over the head. Whoop, I fell. So if we fall 3 times, our body's not ready. So go to the place where, place before. So we want to progress into this. So the place before would be with the toes on the floor. Good, breathe. Clearing the mind, healing the nervous system. I like to think about things that, make us unable to balance, and sometimes it's like too many thoughts in our head. Caffeine, sugar, crack. I'm just joking. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay. Bring your hands down. Good work. Standing in Tadasana. Good. Shifting the weight over to your left foot. Bend the knee of the right. And we're going to engage the quads. We're going to engage the belly and the shoulders. And we imagine this big rope pulling the top of our head up to the ceiling. Good. And then lifting your toes off the floor. Good. And let's straighten that leg out. Both legs. Good. We're going to straighten both legs out as we reach. And then we're going to lift that leg as high as we can with a straight night. Nice. Good. Good. And then bend the knee. Point the toe in the circle. Drawing a circle on the floor with your toes. Nice work. Just lubricating the knee and the other way. Beautiful. Lift the thigh higher. Good. And turn out. Push your thigh open. Good. And rest your foot wherever you want to rest it. Calf. If that's too much, just bring your toes to the floor. That's fine. It's perfect. Wherever you are is perfect. Here, here, or all the way up inside. And then some people like to bring their foot in front of their thigh, so they lift it up. Whoop! Sorry, I'm a little shaky myself. A little too much green tea this morning. Lift up high, and then push that way. But you decide where you want to be. Breathing, focusing on a spot that doesn't move. Hands to prayer mudra, or all the way up. It's windy in here for me. Nice choices, guys. Good, and then hands down. Good, let's do a little vinyasa. So we're gonna do some sun salutations. So face yourself, and I'm gonna turn this way so you can see the profile of what I'm gonna do. So here we go. Step forward toward toward me, because you need space behind you. So we're gonna inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. If you can't reach, just bend your knees. Palms down. Look up. Either step back or hop back. Hopping's more fun. Exhale, the knees come down to the floor. Tops of the feet are on the floor. Tailbone rolls up to the ceiling. Chest comes to the floor, mid-spine adjustment posture. Exhaling. Inhale, scoop up into up dog. So you're resting on the palms of your hands and the tops of your feet. Exhale, pop the toes under into down dog. Left leg up in the air, inhale. Exhale, swing the foot up between your hands. Runner's posture. You can stay here, or if you want more, hands to thigh, or into crescent. Inhale, lift up. Nice work. Exhale, hands to the floor. Swing the other foot back up together. Forward bend. Inhale, open the body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward bend. Palms down, head up, hop or step back to plank. Exhaling, knees down, tailbone up, chest down, mid-spine adjustment posture. Inhale, up dog, tops of the feet, palms of the hands on the floor. Exhale, down dog. Hips up in the air, pressing the head toward the floor. Good. Left heel down, right up leg up in the air. Breathe in. Exhale, swing the foot forward into runner's pose. And go into crescent if you like. Hands to thigh. Inhale, open the body. Arching back. Exhale, hands down. Feet together, forward bend. Inhale, up. Good. So when we open the body, we inhale, forward bend. When we close the body, we exhale. Palms down, head up, hop back, plank. Exhale, mid-spine adjustment, tailbone up. Shoulders good. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Swing the foot up. Runner's pose, left leg up. Swing between the hands, sorry. And crescent, inhale up. Hands down, feet together, forward bend. Good. Inhale, roll the body up. Arch back. Exhale, close the body, forward bend. Palms down, head up, hop or step back. Good, knees down, tailbone up, chest down, mid-spine adjustment. Swing forward into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Swing the foot forward into runner's pose. Stay here or go to crescent as you inhale. Hands down, feet together, exhale. Body up, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Hands down, head up, hop back. Mid-spine adjustment, posture, knees, tailbone, chest. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, foot between the hands. Runners, stay here or crescent. Inhale, up. Hands down, feet together, forward bend. Roll the body up. Arch back, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Palms down, head up, hop back. Bloop. Mid-spine adjustment posture. Up dog. Am I off the screen? Down dog. Right leg up. Inhale. Swing the foot forward. Exhale. Body up. Inhale. Hands down. Feet together. Exhale. Okay, one more time. I'm just going to say inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So let your body move because it should know exactly what it's doing right now. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, plank. Exhale, mid-spine adjustment. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Runner's pose, exhale. Crescent, inhale. Forward bend, exhale. Inhale up, last time, last side. Exhale, forward bend. Hands down, head up. Hop back. Exhale, mid-spine adjustment posture. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Runner's pose, exhale. Crescent, inhale. Feet together, forward bend, exhale. And roll the body up. Inhale, all the way up. Arch back. Let's stay here as we look at the ceiling. Arms are stretched out, parallel with the floor. Reach your fingertips, good. Bring your hands to the ceiling. Reach up to the ceiling with your hands. Head comes between your arms. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your ears with your arms as you point up to the ceiling and breathe. Catch your breath, catch it. That's an interesting phrase, catch your breath. Good, just bring your arms down alongside your body. Beautiful work. Feel your heart moving. Feel the blood moving through your body. How has your body changed since 20 minutes ago? What's happened to it? Just allow the changes. Close your eyes, be in your body. Feel your feet on the floor. Feet are really awake right now. Good. Just feel your shoulders nice and relaxed and down, and the traps are not pulling everything up to your ears. Your levator erectus muscles are relaxed and down. Sometimes that's a good cause of, like, when people get migraines, those muscles just are just so contracted, and let them just rest now. Good, and just open your eyes and bring your shoulders up to your ears. I call this a football player because they don't have any necks. So we're just going to walk around. Just let your arms flop. This is fun. Like, silly. Walk around, football players. Good, and then come back to center, and we're going to use our breath of fire as we exhale down and inhale up. You might hear some crunching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. We're going to hold our breath in, so take a big long sniff in. Then we're going to squeeze the root lock. That's all the muscles in our buttocks and our groin area. Squeeze the root. Squeeze it, hold your breath in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take another little breath in. And exhale, drop. So if you had any residual stress or tension in your shoulders, it should be just draining out your fingertips right now. Roll your shoulders back. Feel your shoulder blades sliding up and down. Good, bring your feet apart. Bring your arms straight, and you're holding onto your thighs and your thumbs are inside. We're just going to roll the left shoulder forward. And we're going to look over our right shoulder. Good, and then let's come back to center and look up at the ceiling and arch your spine. And then we're going to roll the right shoulder forward and look over our left shoulder. Good, and then we're going to come back to center and we're going to look up at the ceiling as we arch our spine. Good, and then we're going to tuck our chin to our chest and roll the pelvis under as we round our spine and exhale. Good, and then come back to center with the shoulders down and the arms straight. And one more time, roll your left shoulder forward, look over your right shoulder and breathe. Excellent, back to center, look up at the ceiling, inhale. Look down at the floor or your belly button. Exhale, round your spine. Roll your pelvis under. Good, looking forward. Rolling your right shoulder forward, look over your left. So my right arm is straight, my left arm is bent. Excellent, and back to center. Good, and then just drop forward with your torso, your arms. Come up, lift your heels off the floor. Good, and then turn the heels out. Turn the heels out, and then lift the balls of the feet up, and then turn the toes out. We just want to widen the feet a little wider. And hopefully your hands are on the floor. If they're not, that's okay. You can just go back and forth. We're just going to bend one knee and straighten the other leg. We really want to stretch your inner groin muscles and all these muscles in the pelvis. Back and forth. Coming down as low as you can. And maybe if you want even more of a stretch, you can lift the ball of that straightened leg off the floor. Dropping the hips. Nice. Back and forth. Good, and then back to center. Hands are on the floor, look up, and then roll your tailbone up to the sky. And roll your shoulders back down. And then straighten your arms. So we want a flat back or even an arched back. I want you to feel the little muscles right underneath your sits bones, the ischium, and I want you to really tilt your hips up in the air as much as you can. Like you're a white-tailed deer and you're sticking your tail up in the air. Lift up as much as you can. Good work. Breathe. Lift up. As you look up with your eyeballs and the shoulders are down. Good, and then round your spine. Roll your tailbone under. Chin to chest. Stretch in a nice arch. Cat-cow. Inhale. Tailbone up to the sky. Eyeballs up to the sky. Exhale. Cat. Round. Inhaling up. And exhale round. Good. Good. Keep your right hand on the floor as you lift your left arm up in the air. Look up at the arm. Breathe. And keep rolling your tailbone up to the sky and your sits bones. Good. And then hand comes down and the other arm lifts up. A little spinal twisting going on here. Good work. Breathing. Very nice. Good, and then the hand comes down. And again, we're going to pull the heels in and the toes go out, and we're going to just drop the hips as we bend the knees. Just drop. Feeling the stretch deep in your inner thighs. Good. Toes are open, heels are toward each other. We're dropping the hips. Work. Bring your hands or your elbows, bent elbows up onto your inner thighs, up onto your thighs, and push your thighs open. Good. How does that change your stretch? Good. And then we're going to just walk the toes in and the heels in and the toes in and the heels in. And we're going into the crow. So heels are pointed in and toes are pointed out. And you have to decide how close together your heels want to be to get into the crow. So we're going to drop the hips all the way down. And the hands come to Parama Kasana. Good work, very nice. And just we're pressing our triceps against the thighs, opening them up. If your heels are off the floor, you can bring your hands to the floor and just rock your body forward and back, letting your ankles know it's okay to relax a little bit and finding your center until finally your heels will come to the floor and you can relax here in the crow. And I'm going to bring the camera down so that you can see me. floor. And I can see you. Cool. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. If you want to go deeper into it, spread your fingers wide open and plant them on the floor. Bend your elbow and take the bony part of your elbow and wedge it right between where the calf and the thigh meet. Adjust how far or how closely your hands want to be together. And the elbows are bent. We're just going to stretch first and then we'll strengthen. So we're going to lean in. Use your fingers. If we push down with all 10 fingers, if you have 10 fingers, then you'll take pressure off your wrists. So we don't want to, if we have wrist issues, we want to relax them. What a great background that is, Cheryl.
Thanks.
Looks like you're in a cave or something.
It's a hobbit house.
Oh my gosh! So jealous. So we're on our toes. So now we're going to take it into a strengthening place if you want, if your wrists are feeling like they want to do it. And that just means I'm going to just tilt my hips up in the air a little higher. And I'm squeezing my legs together. And my toes rest on the floor, and then I gently lift the toes off the floor. And my hands become feet. Checking on you guys, okay? Good breathing in the crow. And if you know a more advanced place you want to be, go for it. Breathe. Your body's the teacher, I'm just the guide. Good. And if you want to go into a more advanced place, lift your knees and your pelvis up and just rest your shins on your triceps, if that makes any sense. So here, this was the first place, and the second place is here. All right, and then we come up. Nice work. Let's come out. Good work. Good, and roll your hands around in your wrists. They just did a lot of work. Nice work. Good, and I'm going to get my little mats and I'm going to set my bottom down on it. Get down on it. Can't sing any other songs because I don't have copyrights to it. So. Good, coming down. Let's go into Parama Kasana. Yeah, soles of the feet together. Holding onto your feet, just flop your little butterfly wings up and down. Good, and we're pulling on our belly forward, getting a little arch in the spine. Let's just rock from side to side. Hello, hips. Good. Good. Good, and let's stretch our legs out. Actually, if you can grab your big toes, do that. Woo, those are cold toes. And then push your heels forward, pulling the toes back, and just rest in a forward bend. Maybe some people can just lay their whole bodies right down on their thighs and their forehead reaches their shins. And I'm sorry I can't demonstrate because that's not how my body works. Beautiful, and then let's roll the spine up, lifting your heart. Notice when I say lift your heart, do you lift your head? A lot of times we think our heart's in our head. Sometimes it is. All right, so bring your hands a little bit behind your hips. And we're just gonna go do a incline plane, so we're gonna lift the pelvis up. If that's too much, you can bend your knees and go into the bench. Let's do the bench anyways. So bending the knees, fingers are pointing toward the feet. Nice work. Good. How is this for your shoulders, Linda? I hope it's okay. Squeeze your buttocks. Good. And we're going to lift the right leg straight up in the air. Good. Bring your foot down to the floor. Lift your hips higher. Good. And lift the left leg straight up in the air. Good. And bring the foot down beside the other guy and lift up. Those are guys. Good, and then stay here or go into the incline plane, which you straighten your legs out and you point your toes and then lift up. Good, and then we're going to lay the hips down. Let's do our little fabulous abdominal workout. Erin knows this one, so we're going to lift the arms up in the air as we breathe in. So we close the body, we exhale, we expand the body, we inhale. Just something to remember. So breath in. Exhale, lay down on your legs. Good. Rounding the spine, rolling the spine down one vertebra at a time. And we're expanding the body. So we inhale as we lift our arms up over the head. You can lift both legs off the floor or just one at a time. Lower back pushes into the floor. Lift legs up. Exhale. Lower legs down to the floor. Inhale, we're expanding. When the feet touch the floor, the hands lift off the floor. We tuck the chin to the chest. We look at the toes. We peel the spine off the floor, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, lay down. Rounding the spine, rolling back down, one vertebra at a time. Nice work. Head touches the floor, hands lift up all the way to the floor above your head. Inhale, extend. Exhale, push lower back into the floor, lift the legs off the floor. One or two or none, whatever you want to do. You decide. Your lower back will give you all the information you need. Feet touch the floor, hands lift up off the floor. Reach for the toes. Chin comes to the chest. Peel the spine off the floor, one vertebra at a time. Exhaling. Inhale up. Exhale, lay down. On your thighs. Rounding the spine. Vertebrae come down one at a time. Head touches the floor, hands reach up and touch the floor. Push the lower back down and lift one or two legs or three, however many legs you have, down to the floor. Good, just keep it moving and your breath is guiding you. Hands come up over the head, reaching for the toes, peeling the spine off the floor, one vertebra at a time. We're going to go deeper into it if you want. Otherwise, just do what you're doing. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, lay down on your legs. Rolling the spine down to the floor. So if you want, this time, we're going to bring the head to the floor, hands come to the floor. We're going to reach the legs up and all the way over and touch the floor above your head. Come here. Feet. Oh, they didn't want to go there. And then we're going to spike up in the air and then roll back down. I didn't get enough momentum going. Or my abs weren't strong enough. Legs are long on the floor. Feet touch the floor. Hands lift up. Peel the spine off the floor. Scoop up. Forward. Inhale. Lay down on your thighs. Rolling back down. Let's see if we can do that this time. Head comes to the floor. Hands lift up over the head. Feet lift off the floor and they come all the way over. Touch the floor where your hands are. Spike up in the air with your toes. And then eyes lay down on your belly as you roll your spine into the floor. And if that doesn't make any sense, just take a minute and watch what I'm doing. Feet come to the floor. Hands reach for the toes. Peeling the spine off the floor. One vertebra at a time. Scoop up. Inhale. Exhale. Lay down on your legs. Good. And rolling back down. One vertebra at a time. Here we go. Hands over the head. Legs up. And come to the floor above your head. Spike up in the air. Lay your thighs on your belly. Rolling back down one vertebra at a time. We're going to do 3 more, okay? So I'm going to be quiet. And you just let your breath and your body do what it wants to do. Scoop. Inhale. Lay down. Just enjoy it. What muscles do you need to use to do all this stuff? Let it be a dance. Let it be really graceful. Last one. And next time your feet come down onto the floor and your arms are on the floor reaching above your head, just relax here as you push your heels away from you. And then push your lower back into the floor and you reach with your fingers, and we're stretching the whole length of the body as we breathe in and the belly rises. And as you exhale, point your toes and reach. Beautiful. Good. Hands come down alongside the body. Grab onto your ankles as you bend your knees and pull your feet in close to your hips. We're going up into the bridge. Lift your hips up in the air. If your shoulders don't like being in that position, just let your arms rest alongside your body. We use our abdominal muscles. Now we want to stretch them out. So as you inhale, give me a big belly. As you exhale, give me a skinny belly. Good. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, skinny belly. Raising your buttocks, relaxing your shoulders. Good. A little higher. Good. Make fists with your hands, and as you lay your hips down, lay them down on your arms or your hands. We're going to go into a goddess pose, so the soles of the feet come together and the thighs come open. Just feeling your arms underneath your hips. Good, and then bend your elbows a little bit and bring your bony knuckles up underneath your gluteal muscles, and just let your gluteal muscles melt over your knuckles, over your fist. Move your hands somewhere else, either closer to the sacrum, closer to the joint, down a little further, up a little further, somewhere else. There's lots of great spots. Breathe and relax. Melting. Move your hands somewhere else. A little acupressure. Good, and one more time, somewhere else. Bring your thighs together. How does that change the spot where your fists are? Good, and then lift your hips off your hands. Stretch your fingers wide open. Good. Into wind relieving posture. Hug your thighs close. Open your thighs, open your knees, push your heels out so legs are straight, pointed out. Arms are either out away from the body or under the hips. You decide where. Roll your feet around in a circle. Lower back is pushed into the floor. Roll your feet the other way. And we're going to be big, long wheat. If you don't like wheat because it gives you allergies, it can be a spelt, or you can be another grass. So we're going to lay the left foot down onto the floor on the left side, and the right leg has no choice but to follow. Right foot touches the left leg as you look to the right. Just relax here and breathe. It's a big gale wind blowing you down. And the wind stops and we lift up the right leg and it's going to reach all the way over to the floor on the right side of your body. The left leg has no choice but to follow. When the right foot touches the floor on the right side, the left leg engages and comes over and touches the other foot. Looking down your left arm. Breathe, relax. And now we're going to move so the leg lifts up. Left leg comes all the way over to the floor. Right leg has nothing to do but follow. When the left foot touches the floor, the right leg engages, the face turns in the other direction. Just let this be really graceful as you move from side to side with your legs. And breathe. What's going on with your shoulders? Are they popping up off the floor? That's okay. Someday they won't pop off the floor anymore. We're twisting the spine, flushing virus, bacteria out of the spinal column. Get rid of it. We're stimulating our, what do you call it? The stuff that fights bacteria and virus, the system, we're stimulating the lymphatic system. My brain is empty. Back and forth. Next time your right foot comes to the floor by your right hand, just relax here and then see if your left foot wants to reach up to your hand on that side. And then if you can grab your big toe, roll the sole of your left foot into the floor. Feel your whole IT band stretching out. Relax and breathe. Inhale up and the other side, all the way over to the left. And the right foot comes to the floor. And if you can, grab the big toe of the right foot and roll the sole of that foot into the floor. As you look to the left. Looking over to the right. Excellent. Right leg back up in the air. Coming back to center of your back, but let the legs just be open as you push your heels open, pull the toes back, straighten the legs and breathe. Lower back is pushed into the floor. Abs are engaged. Good work. Bend the knees. Bring the knees together. Feet down to the floor. Good. Really good job. So feet are on the floor. Just going to rock the knees from side to side as you keep the soles of your feet on the floor. As you do this, rock your arms from side to side and your head from side to side. We're on a raft on a beautiful lake, and a boat just went by, or a bunch of beavers. They created a wake, so our raft is just rolling in their wake. Nice. And as you just rock your knees from side to side, let go of your feet and just let your legs straighten out as they want to. Slowly coming down to the floor. Bad work. Nice. If you need to put on socks or grab a blanket, go ahead and do that. It's middle of January today. And Once your legs are long and flat on the floor, just keep rocking from side to side, arms and legs and torso and face, side to side. And the waves stop and the water becomes still, and we're on our raft and feeling your body perfectly supported by the floor, by the raft that you're floating on. Feel the backs of your feet on the floor and the backs of your legs and your hips and your spine and your shoulders and your head completely supported. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. You're safe, you're warm. And as you breathe in, feel the warm air coming in through your nose and watch, warm or cool air is probably cool. Watch it flow down into your lungs. Watch your lungs expand. And the oxygen in this air blasts the alveoli and it goes right into your bloodstream. And now we're going to watch as our heart beats. And this freshly oxygenated blood flows down through the arteries, down all the way. Watch it flowing down all the way to your toes. And just imagine this oxygen has a color. It's sparkling, it's vibrant, and it's feeding every cell in your body. And watch as it flows down your arms to your fingertips. And watch as it flows through your whole torso, all the organs and the pelvis and the torso. And in your spine, and in your cranium, and in your brain, and your eyes, and your ears, and nose, and mouth, and teeth, and tongue, and gums. Every inhalation brings this beautiful, sparkling color into your body. And as you exhale, watch as you slough off carbon dioxide from your cells. You don't need it anymore, but other parts of nature need it. So watch as this carbon dioxide flows out, and you can imagine a color, whatever color you like. And watch as oxygen flows in. Just watch this process in and out. And on your raft is going to start to float up. And your raft is going to become a cloud, fluffy and light. Just letting this cloud float up high. And as you breathe in oxygen, and you exhale carbon dioxide, we're going to bring all of our awareness into our heart center, in your chest. And imagine whatever color you want to here. It doesn't have to be green or pink. It can be whatever color you first see. And every inhalation we're going to pull in, and we're going to feed our heart. We're going to feed our heart all this love, all this oxygen, all this life force. Just see this color in your heart growing bigger in your chest. And it symbolizes, it represents love. So we're going to send this beautiful color to every cell in our body. Watch as you float on your cloud and your body fills up with this beautiful color. It might be the same color as the oxygen you chose. Might not. Every inhalation, this color grows bigger and stronger. Filling up your whole body, and when your body's full, it seeps out the pores in your skin and creates an inch thick layer of this beautiful color, this light around your body. Front, back, sides, all over. And then your cloud absorbs this color and becomes this color, the cloud that you're resting on. And as you look down from your cloud, down to your body, let this color float into your body as lying on the floor. And let it fill up the whole room, the whole space that you're in, touching all the plants, all the animals, all the carpet, all the floor, the walls, the ceiling, the windows, furniture. Let your love flow and become bigger and bigger. Filling up your whole house or the whole building where you are, the grounds, seeping out. It's just pure love. Flowing over the whole city that you're in. Watch. Bigger and bigger and bigger, like a waterfall flowing with every breath. It flows out to the ocean, north, south, east, and west of wherever you are. Flowing out over the whole continent and to the ocean on the other side. Flowing out over the whole globe. And if there's any spot on this earth that needs more love, more light, more truth, send it there, knowing that all is well. Love heals, love wins. Set your intention. If there's someone in your life who's having a rough time, send your love there and breathe. To all the hospitals, send your love there. To all the animal shelters. Or if there's one specific one, send your love there. Just for a brief moment, letting anyone who is in the path of your love, just feel calm and loved and supported and healed. And to yourself. Scanning your body. If there's an area in your body who's crying out for healing or love, send that love to that place in your body and just see it as perfectly healed, perfectly perfect. Your eyes closed. Whenever you're ready, take a long, beautiful, deep breath in, letting this part of your heart be strong, and just roll to one side. You can bend your knees. Whenever you're ready, just push the floor away with a hand and keep your eyes closed and come sitting up. Bring your hands to prayer mudra. Press your thumbs into your heart and feel that and see that color. And set your intention for this day. Well, how would you like to be? Not necessarily what would you like to do, but how would you like to be today? As a human being. Bring the palms of your hands up, cover your eyes, block out all the light. Inhale, open your eyes. Beneath your hands, gaze into the infinite space. Slowly, eyes adjust to the light as you lift your hands from your face, focusing on your palms. Just acknowledge how your body feels now compared to what it did an hour ago, and good for you for doing this today. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste, Sharon.
Thank you so much for coming and supporting this and supporting each other and yourself, and see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you
care.
so much, Sharon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sharon.
You're welcome.
I got locked there. My screen wasn't working very well.
Oh, that's all right. Good to see you.